for configuring Worldpay Payments for HubSpot. Okay, so let's go through the first steps. The first thing we have to do is actually install Worldpay Payments, and we can do this directly through the HubSpot store or to our website, snssoftware.com. All we have to do is click Install Now, and this would redirect us to sign in into our HubSpot account. And once we do that, we'll see all the permissions that we have to give and click I understand and connect app. The next step is the actual registration process. This process can only be triggered while installing the app. Keep that in mind. And here we can just enter a name. We can enter our email. We can enter a company. And the rest are optional. We can just enter a phone, address, city, state, and postal code. We can pick a country, 1 out of 4. This app is available for the given 4 here. And we have to agree to the terms and conditions. And then just click complete registration. Now, this would send you an email. Manage to arrive, and we just have to go down here and click complete registration, enter in a password, and we can click create account. Now, this should automatically redirect us to config-worldpay.snssoftware.com, and it would ask us to log in. And here, we have to enter our email address and password. Then this brings us to our configuration dashboard. We have configuration, templates, billing, and profile out here, and sign out. So we have to first fill out this form before we have the templates to be available. So let's actually do that. We have to select a region, which one is closest to you. And here, now we have to go to the Worldpay dashboard, which is dashboard.worldpay.com. And we can head over to Developer Tools. And all of the information you need would be in here. First thing is the entity, but you have to also generate API credentials. Depending on your mode, you can select live mode or try mode and just click generate try credentials. For the purpose of the video, I will not fill these from my account here, since they have to remain hidden. And after all of this, we have to select our checkbox, either if we're in try mode or not. If we're in try mode, we have to select test mode in the app. This checkbox, generate invoice, allows us to set a default value if generate invoice within our application would be enabled by default or not. It can be disabled in the app as well. This depends on your preference. Now, the next thing is also enable virtual terminal if you want to use the virtual terminal. If you enable it, this would ask you for a checkout ID, which you can actually get from here, from Access Checkout. And the next part is a responsible user. The responsible user is a user that will receive notifications in case of something, if something goes wrong, or if a customer misses a payment for some reason, in like a subscription scenario where say the customer's card details have expired and you have perhaps a deal, contact, or company that doesn't have a linked user to it. So in this case, the responsible user takes over and he's the one that's going to receive a notification instead of a selected user. But if you do have a selected user, the selected user has preference over the responsible user. After that, it's also important to disable wallets, since basically if you're planning to use subscriptions, wallets should not be enabled because wallets do not currently support subscription payments. We're working on resolving this, and once this is updated, you will be notified. So you'll be able to re-enable this functionality even for subscriptions if you plan to use subscriptions. Now, the next part also is we have to configure the webhook. And we have this URL here. We can just copy it directly. And as listed, we have to go to dashboard.worldpay.com, go into Developer Tools and Webhooks. So right down here. And basically, you'll be given the option to enter this address in here and just click Save. It usually takes about 10 seconds for it to get active. And after you're done with all of this, you have to click Save. Now, I will pause the video just in order so I can enter all my details here, and then we'll continue. So now I've managed to successfully save, and as you can see, templates has become available now. This is where you can actually modify the way your emails that are sent through our service look, as well as the payment form, how it looks as well. This can all be modified here. You have a lot of options here to play around with, and it all gets updated automatically. For the emails, at the very bottom, you also have the notification types. You can actually disable these if you want, and you can modify the header and also some of the text inside each email. You can disable them with the purpose of using your own workflows instead of using our emails through our service. And at the end, you can just save the template. The next part is the billing. Now, initially, you'll have a 2-month free trial. When you register, basically you get the next billing date set to after 3 months, basically, but the actual free trial is 2 months. And on the 3rd month, you will actually be charged. So in some instances, you can actually say it's even 3 months because you'll be able to use it until then. In order to continue past the 3rd month, you can just add a payment method. This is optional. You can use it. You can use the application freely if you don't even enter until the free trial runs out. But in any case, you can just copy this, paste it in your browser, and basically complete the subscription. And then the payments will be taken automatically. And here is your profile information, where you can actually modify it, change your email, change your password, if need be. Okay, and this covers the first part. The next part is, let's actually go into HubSpot. Let's actually go to Deals. And we can create a new deal, or we can use an existing, it doesn't really matter. If we want, we can add a contact or a company. We currently don't have one created, but that's fine. Once we create our deal, we can just go to Customize, Default View, or if you want to create a new view. We're currently using the free version. Basically, our app is also available on the free version. We can go to the sidebar here and click Add Card, check our card library. And we have 4 available widgets that we can use: payment links, payments, subscriptions, and virtual terminal. Now, if you haven't actually clicked the enable checkbox and you're not planning to use virtual terminal, you can leave this one out. Otherwise, you should add all of them. We just click X, save and exit. Takes a moment to load. And they've all loaded. Now, these widgets, they can be added to the contacts and companies as well, and obviously to the deals. So this pretty much covers the tutorial. Thank you very much for your time and have a good day.